How's it going, folks? Dave Azoth here, having a lot of computer troubles. I recorded this video the first time and bumped my microphone about halfway through and disconnected and didn't record my audio anymore. So after rebooting Screencast-O-Matic so that it would accept my microphone, my mouse got stuck, and I had to get it unstuck and restart the video again. So, fun times. But hey, new Megacolony stuff's come out, and I've been really kind of down in the dumps about it because a lot of it wasn't very good. And thankfully, Obtarandus came out, and it, like bug Jesus, it just revived my love, not my love, but revived my hopes for this clan, and really showed that Bushiroad, for the most part, isn't trying to just throw this clan away into the shitter and make it crap. I always said that Obtarandus had to be good, and it is. Rest assured, if you don't know what the skill is right now, it is good. And at the end of the video, I'll be talking about it. But what also kind of set me off, made me angry, is that I saw that Wakamizu, in the next episode, he plays Trinity Dragons. And one of the clans, and the main fight, because at first, at the beginning of the episode, he kind of wipes out the Enigman guy and the Susanoo guy, and he just wipes them out, and then goes and plays the Big Belly guy. And I thought to myself, uh-oh. Big Belly, Game Great Nature, pretty popular. I'm pretty sure that they were going to win that one. And it kind of made me a little sad. So hopefully he wins. I'd like to have him get... I mean, he already gets his first confirmed win because he plays, these two guys and wins. And I'm very happy about that. But I really do hope that he plays and wins... that he wins against this Big Belly guy for two big reasons. One, because that is a big win that he'll take, and that it'll be a solidified, fully animated and played out win for Megacolony. And it'll also mean that he'll most likely play at least one more game, and I'd love to see that. The way I think it's going to happen is I think he's going to play this Big Belly guy and win using 2 Dark Face strides. And then I think the next fight he's going to win. He's going to win by going Obtarandus. Or not win by going Obtarandus. He's going to play Obtarandus, and maybe he'll win. I probably won't win the second time around, but if he does, then he'll probably that'll be the Obtarandus reveal. But anyway, let's get into the new support. All I can say is let's send some positive. Just keep our fingers crossed and hope that he wins that fight. Anyway, I'm going to kind of try to zoom through most of these because they're pretty basic and nothing really worth mentioning, but this is a Rotating Scythe Mutant Articio Scythe. She is an 11k attacker who gets the 2k boost with the Dark Device ability. The only cool thing about her is actually she can do it on the Vanguard Circle. I don't know why they couldn't have just made her a 12k attacker. Not like we can abuse her on the Vanguard Circle. We have Sabreeze. Same goes for our next guy here, Machining Dive Beetle. This guy is garbage. Counterblast 1. Choose all Machining Dive Beetles on your rearguard circle, stand them. They get plus 2,000 power at the end of the turn, so they turn 11k attackers. Rearguard Circle. Continuous. Your opponents... you cannot stand the card during the stand phase. Kind of silly. I don't know why they couldn't have just made this guy like a Brutal Jack or something like that, but... Again, not like we can abuse him on the Vanguard Circle and keep you from striding. Sabreeze is a thing, and people do run him, so... Think about it. But, yeah, it's cute, I guess. Then we have a hottie mutant, Ali Antoinette. This girl is... cool. Generation Break 1, Dark Device, Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. Oh, this is on Rearguard Circle, sorry. You may pay the cost. If you do, she gains 3,000 for every other mutant... This balance unit gains power plus 3,000 for this unit and every other rearguard in the same column as this unit. This would be great if it wasn't a grade 3. I don't feel like the grade 3 slot is really hard to figure out what you're going to put in there. There are very few options, and the few are pretty good, so it's not one I'd put in there. She can basically have the potential to be a 20k attacker on her own, which is cool. Then we have the generic ability of Counterblast 1, Soulblast 1. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, pay the cost. If you do, look at top 5 units, or top 5 cards, take a Dark Device unit, put in your hand, blah blah blah. She's cool. but mostly she's just cool for the art. I then have an old one, but one that I don't feel like I talked about before, and if I have, I'm sorry. I really felt like this card was worth mentioning. Dazzling Mutant Deity Waspitail. Waspitail. Her ability is basically on hit, Soul Blast 1, paralyze, choose a unit, and then paralyze everything in the same row and column as it. I like this unit because it's a Soul Blast one, and Obtarandus is Counterblast heavy, so I want to make sure that if I'm going to have any other cards I'm going to utilize, because really you're not going to strike into anything except for Dark-Faced, Paraspear, and Obtarandus. So she's more like an endgame thing where I got my Obtarandus turn, the next turn they throw out all her stuff, leaving it vulnerable for her to paralyze. And they're not going to have a lot of stuff in their hand, I'm going to assume, because they're not going to be able to get a lot of combos off and blah blah blah. So I'm going to say that this unit is definitely an end game thing. I don't know if with the on hit skill if I'd be using a lot of her, but it's also it's Soul Blast 1. She's a face down unit. And your G's on turn to face up, so it's good, but not great. It's meh. But the comments are very negative about cards like this, sadly. Next card is pretty generic. It's a Scissor Shots Mutant Bomb Scissor. It's the Persona crit for Darkface, so flip it into the soul, the Darkface unit gains plus 5k, and then you get to draw a card. Simple as that. Adds to the soul, which makes Darkface really good. Or his GB2 really good, anyway. If you don't know what his GB2 is, you're living under a rock. But I don't even know why you're at this channel. But yeah, Soul Blast 2, when they call a unit rested, it's just gold. This isn't a really new card, but it is a new reprint I wanted to talk about because the art for it is gorgeous. But this is Machining Stag Beetle. Man, the new art's really good. I thought it was pretty. Thought I wanted, to talk about it. And last but not least, I don't know if I've already talked about this unit. I have bad memory, but if I haven't, then yippee, new stuff. This is a Bullet Mutant Pill Burglar, and he is a Superior Guard. When he's on the rear guard circle, Dark Device, when your Vanguard's being attacked, you can Soul Blast 1, Superior, call him from the rear guard circle to the guard circle, and then he gains shield plus 5k. I don't know if I'd be using him, mainly because I don't know, he's just kind of meh. But in a lot of the builds I've been using, I've been not practicing, but kind of writing out and trying to figure out, the big issue is that I usually have like 1 or 2 spots left for my grade 1s, and I've been putting Brilliant and Blister in there, but if I decide to use this guy instead, I could see it. I could see using this guy instead. He's okay. He's meh. But last, but certainly not least, we finally have the skill for Lawless Mutant Deity Obtarandus, and man, have I been waiting for this for so long. This guy is so good. I want his flavor text to be translated, please. But man, this is good. So, the skill is Counterblast 2. Choose a card from your hand and discard it. Until the end of your opponent's next turn, your opponent cannot call units to his or her rear guard. Your opponent cannot superior call them. You cannot call shit. Now, a lot of people, especially in the comments, I saw that were like, oh, well, whatever, if I already have a full field, it doesn't matter. Not really, because, paralyze is the kind of thing. And if I know you have a superior call heavy deck, or, a really aggressive deck, all this tells me is that I need to play a little more conservatively. And the thing is, I don't have to paralyze your whole field to make this work. All I need is an extra counterblast for Darkface, which isn't going to be too difficult. There is unflipping options, thankfully. And, I feel like if you play conservatively enough, this card can really be good. We're kind of stuck in the same boat as Nubatama now, where our best card is Counterblast heavy, so we needed to conserve our Counterblast. But the cool thing is that Darkface is a very gracious card and paralyzes 2 units and prohibits them from standing and gives you the draw at the cost of 1 Counterblast. So with that being said, there are the smarter you play, the more use you're going to get out of this card. But all I need to do to give this the full effect is Triangle Lock. And I don't even need to Triangle Lock. All I need to do is pin down your rear guards in the front. So it doesn't really matter. But that doesn't matter to me, because I don't care about that. I can, as an experienced player, I can work around rearguard heavy decks. What this does help with are things like Bermuda Triangle, Grand Blue, Pale Moon. You ain't gonna call shit, friend. And you know what? I'm running 2 of these, so if you're gonna do the argument of, oh, whatever, it's 1 turn, guess what? I'm gonna use this twice on you, and I'm gonna pull it off, because I'm not gonna use my counterblast for anything else, am I? No, I won't be. Because I'm not gonna have a lot to paralyze, and even if I do, it's gonna be like 1 or 2 counterblasts. So, what makes this card golden is that this fixes every single bad matchup that this deck has. No more will you be playing Pale Moon and you will think, oh my god, I'm fucked, they may as well just kill me right now. No more you be playing Grand Blue and have your opponent laugh at you and say, oh, I sent all my stuff to drop some hollow. No more you be playing Bermuda Triangle where they eat all their shit to their, they pull their stuff to their hand, and, you know, then they're like, oh, I'm just gonna sit on this giant hand now, because now I've shut down all your plays. You fucked, friend. Sorry I'm swearing, but this makes me excited. This card is good. This card is... I've made this video 3 times now, and I'm just as excited as I was the last 2 times. You know, when I saw this card today, I was sitting in the museum, and I was walking around, and I was playing Pokemon Go. You know, my battery was dying, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna jump on Facebook real quick. Bam! Here it was. I squealed like a little girl in front of a bunch of people. Not really, I didn't know it was that loud, but, you know, I was excited. I was genuinely happy and excited that I got this card, and that it was so solid. It's not broken, it's just good. And, you know, I had this whole video prepared where if it was going to be bad, I was going to go on the rant of, you know, why would you make this card bad? We needed this. Because I really didn't have a lot of faith in it. I was really afraid. But I stand by what I said before. It doesn't need to be broken. It just needs to be useful. We got a good card. It is simple and good. It's just good. It's good. And the cool thing is that now that we have this card, we're utilizing different things now, because the grade 2 lineup is going to be a little picky. I don't really know what I'll be running in the grade 2 lineup, but really I don't think I'll be running things like, you know, Bloody Hercules obviously anymore. But what this does is this makes cards like Punish Stag, where it's just an on-call paralyze, really good. On-call Giga Paralyze, really good, because it doesn't eat Counterblast, and I'm gaining advantage. I mean, yeah, you can tell me, you know, you can do the whole thing where you're just like, well, I'm just not gonna call in units. You know, people have done that. People have sat there and stalled me out. But the thing is, now the deck has a little more aggression, and the deck has basically what it needs. It has everything that it needs to be solid. In the end, I'm happy with this. I don't know what my G-Zone's going to look like. I don't know if I'll be running like things like Stun Beetle anymore. I want to say that I'm going to run Stun Beetle for the novelty of just having the Vanguard paralyze and basically the free turn that it gets me. But, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not going to bring this guy at 4. It's a 2 of, if anything. And, wow. Thank you, Bushiroad. I'm happy. The bug gods have graced us with a really good skill. And, you know, a lot of people, I was looking at the comments, a lot of people were, like, kind of iffy about it. One guy out was like, oh, this card's terrible. I'm like, no, it's not. So, I don't know, I could go on all day about it, but I'm hitting my 15-minute mark, and Screencast-O-Matic's going to boot me out. So, I'll end this video by saying, wow. Thank you, Bushiroad. And thank you for people that have been commenting on the videos. I'm very very happy that I've been getting comments. It makes me happy that people watch my videos. So, I'll see you guys later, and I'm not sure if I'll be making any more videos. Maybe I'll make some videos on the other common stuff that comes out, but not really unless anything like really good comes out. So, until next time, folks, I will see you guys later. Bye.